Hello.
Hello, friends.
Hello.
I couldn't stop laughing when I saw everybody. Hello, everyone.
Welcome to Tanchico.
Wait,
We're
you said
officially-
Yale. You said wrong. Oh,
Wrong
messed it up.
veil.
we
That's
messed
okay.
it up.
I yield to the bone. It's all good.
Yeah. Listen, it's very confusing. It's a very confusing week.
Why would you ever wear this over your eyes?
Okay.
Wetlanders.
It's not effective for stabbing.
Yeah. It's also very difficult to see the words that people are typing.
I can totally see
Slightly
fine. What are you
blurry.
talking about?
I am channeling Matata's coffin. How about you, Amis? Who are you
Wait, what?
channeling?
Who am I channeling?
Yes.
I don't know. I'm channeling Nynaeve. I just don't have a braid.
How about you, Leigh-A and Nick?
I mean, I'm channeling myself, and she's obviously a maiden, right?
I'm channeling a very cold girl I saw on TikTok who taught me how to do this.
The tickle tockles.
Yeah.
Awesome. We were going to have a conversation about with our cultural exchange program that we do here in the Threefold Talk and try and get the Wetlander to help us understand the variety of veils that might exist on the Wetlander side of the Dragon Wall. But we're not going to do that until he shows up.
No. I want to see what his veil looks like.
Yeah, I wonder what kind of veil he has. Do they have veils in Malkier? Do their like Hadori like unroll like they're like tiny little like rolled up like
very thin veil
paper, and it just like comes down, covers their
it
eyes
just
like that.
goes over the irises.
This is where my eyes are, by the way. Can you guys see?
No, you can't.
Look, I could stretch mine out a little bit.
Okay, I'm hot.
Whole face.
Yeah, you are.
Hey, yeah. How are you?
I'm gonna leave it on as much as I can.
There. Feel better.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Really... Foldies, are you wearing your veils?
Yeah. Did you guys bring your veils? Show us your.
We didn't make an announcement or anything, but
no, we definitely decided to do this many days ago and planned it all out.
It was totally not last minute, like 20 minutes ago at all.
We got it all figured out.
I
think this part would make a really good veil, though. How about this? This is better.
It might get up your nose, though, a little bit.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah. It gets caught in my mouth.
Yeah. Is that like what having a beard is like? You have to, like, part it sometimes to eat your spaghetti? Maybe.
Like that?
Yeah, like that.
I mean, Elaine had problems with that because she kept because it was indicative that her nose was always up in the air.
Mm-hmm.
So she kept getting a mouthful, but I'm sure they.
Oh yeah, that's worse. Oh yeah, it's harder. It gets caught for sure. Okay, this veil look actually works because I can see you. How are you? How was your week? We got some cool pictures yesterday.
What a week! What a
week! What a year this week was.
It was exactly.
Oh my gosh, so true.
It's a lot. It's a lot. We were all saying to each other earlier today how grateful we were to have this time with each other and all of you because it's been a rough one. It's been a rough week.
The Wetlanders have been bonkers. I'm telling you.
Yeah. So
it's very stabby stab out there right now, and not necessarily in the fun way.
Not happy about this.
I don't like not fun stab.
No.
They do things to me.
Fun stabs only, please.
Yeah. So we're going to talk about fun things.
Let's talk about fun things, and let's just not talk about us and skip to. Maybe we should just go ahead, skip to all the cool news we've got to share.
We've got a lot of Daily Mail this week, actually.
Yeah,
and it's not necessarily show related, so it's not just the pictures that Amazon released.
We've got fun things to share. Everyone's done also all such interesting things. So let's get to it. How about that?
Brothers and sisters,
it is time to cover up your face.
For the wheel of time has news, and we shall dance the spheres with it.
This is the Daily Veil.
Look at that! It like magically appeared on the screen.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Impressive.
All right, so we've got a couple of community announcements to start off this week's Daily Veil, and let me actually change to the correct music because it's not the chill music; it is the Daily Veil music. Apologies.
Do better.
You know, sassy girl. So one of the things that's really fun about Malkier Con is Memo, who does many of our chibis, has a class at Malkier Con. And Sarene last year took the class. Apparently she's done a couple of Memo's classes. And based off that, has officially opened for chibi commissions. She has been posting several of the commissions that she's already completed in the Glory to the Builders channel in our Malkier Talks Discord, and they are just so fabulous and fun. So if you want a chibi, she's advertising it on her BlueSky, and I'm sure you could also probably go into Discord and just message her there.
That's so cool.
I think that's so amazing.
I love this skills transfer and somebody else like turning it into their own thing. I love how her chibis have her own style too. Like she's not coming up with another.
I can kind of see it.
Yeah,
and this is her profile, and I think this is the one that she did for herself at Malkier Con.
It's super cute.
Which is
so adorable. Her hair in that is just so cool.
Yeah,
the hair is like my favorite.
She's got her little journal with her. So, love it.
That's super cute. Congrats, Saran.
All right.
Yep.
Also in community news, some more foldies. Elder Spud Monkey and Elanwe, who have both been on the show. They are both big artists. They like crafting. And they wanted to create more of a community vibe around just getting out and doing something creative. So on Tuesday nights, they are holding art night at the Studding. So if you can go, they posted in multiple of the Wheel of Time Discord channels. So you can go into there and they'll post the Zoom links in there. So if you follow Malkier Talks or the Lights Work, Trees Art channel, Art Discord, they post in there as well. I'm sure they're in others, but just off the top of my head, those are the three that I can think of. So yeah, come hang out with us. I unfortunately was not able to do it this week, but I'm very much looking forward to starting my Jordan Con costume Tuesday nights.
What's it gonna be?
This year's dance theme is Ravens. So I am going to do a twofold costume. Not threefold, a twofold costume. So during the day, I'm going to do Sexy Bird Trollic. And stop laughing at me, you child.
These words in that order are just inherently humorous. The costume is great. The words, why?
Sexy bird frolic? You're not like that?
You just need to be here more often to understand the appeal of bird frolics. I'm sure if you were here all the time, you would know. You too would also have an affinity for lappy, birdy, reedy, drooly frolic things.
Methinks not, but okay. We can have our opinions.
So daytime look is going to be sexy Birchholic, and evening look is going to be sexy Raven Princess.
I love it.
I love it too.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so I'm going to have transitional pieces. Some of the pieces will be for the whole time and then just swap things out. So
if people want to join the Tuesday night art at the steading, how do they do that?
So first of all, if you're not on Discord, get on Discord. They are posting them in multiple podcasters' crafters channels. So, for example, Rob's in the Malkier Talks, there's Glory to the Builder. They will post the Zoom link there. The Lights Work also has a crafting channel. Actually, I think it's in the Elder Spud Monkey Daily Challenge. There's a channel in there that they'll post. People have been tagging it, so you will get notifications for it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, do I spy a new Tanchico in? Tanchican? What is it?
Chico.
Tanchica? I think it is a Tanchico.
Tanchica or
Hey, Tanchico! How's it going?
I'm a hot Chico right now. I'll tell you that.
That's so hot.
I am like
so
sweating
hot.
already.
Why are you so hot, Chico?
Hot.
I mean, I'm just naturally hot, so. But I am just. I'm screwed for trying to drink this, man. Just like
Through
What
your
about
veil.
for the
You have to
eyes?
part it
It's
like this. You
I
have to
can
part
still
the veil
drink.
like this.
part the no,
Yeah.
it doesn't.
Part
You gotta go under. Gotta go under.
Oh, I gotta. There's a lot to go under. Like
That's what she said.
In my house, first of all. Oh my god.
Oh god, hopefully nobody reported this.
we don't record this. What are you talking about?
No. It's never on the internet forever. It's
I
fine.
can't find my ear.
I can't find here. All right.
Did Mel lose their ear? Is that what I just heard?
I couldn't find it. I found it.
Yeah, let me do it this way. This is better, right? Is that better? Now I can drink. There we go.
Yeah, there you go. See, you can't see, but you can drink. It's fine.
It's giving like the eyeless on vacation vibes.
Oh.
Ooh. I can roll with that.
Okay, continuing on with the Daily Veil. JordanCon is opened up a position for a social media manager. So if this is something that you think you'd be interested in doing, go to their website. There's a 1-year minimum experience as a JordanCon volunteer requirement. They've got a couple of other requirements. So just a whole bunch of information in there. So applications are being accepted through February 1st. So you've got just a couple of days. It's going to be a quick turnaround.
Dang. That's like tomorrow for me.
Yes.
It's just a couple days.
I'm sure it's Eastern time or something like that because they're in Atlanta. But yes, so again, quick turnaround. But if you think you're interested in applying for this position, they will notify any applicants whether or not they got it by February 15th. And you can expect to begin work on March 1st. So again, get to it quickly.
Go lead the media.
Yes. And anybody who follows JordanCon on the social medias, they are constantly posting things. So if that's your jam and it's something that you think you'd want to do, go ahead and apply. Moving on. So now getting to the showish type stuff.
Yay!
Dragonmount. I think most of us have seen Dragonmount. On Monday, they do a rewatch. Now that we're getting into the countdown for season 3, they have commenced their season 2 rewatch. And this upcoming Monday, they are going to have that guy, Rob's bestie, Guy Roberts, on to talk about his standout episode.
Standout.
So I can only imagine what
it's a very stabby episode.
Yes,
So stabby.
Where
That
he
might get the win for the most stabby.
where he did not learn from his forefathers to practice resistance in a way that ensures that he survives to the end of the tyranny.
Yes.
True.
It's an
True.
important lesson.
Very
For
important.
all of
We
us.
should survive to the end to rebuild.
So it'll be Kathy, Guy. I'm sure Tom will join in because rewatches are his jam. So yeah,
That's
do
so
that.
cool.
I know, right?
Guy on guy.
Continuing on. Watch series is great with their countdowns, and I don't know when they officially posted this, but they have officially posted the countdown to season 3.
Yay! 42 days.
42.
Yes.
42.
And I'm sure once the time gets announced, this will get slightly adjusted. I'm not sure what time zone that they put this off, like what premiere time they put this off of, but at least we've got the days. Yeah. The days
time is a wheel.
Yeah. Time
What is time?
Looking at that, is that
Time,
is that a fresh or is this a
time.
screenshot? Oh, that's a screenshot.
This is a
Today, though.
screenshot. Yes.
Right.
Screenshot.
It's a BlueSky post.
You know what? I could have gone to the
you're
website.
fine. I was laughing at Rob. I wasn't laughing at you.
That is a good point. I probably could have gone to the
No. I was just meaning because if it's set for 42 hours, 42 days and 11 hours, I was like, oh, so it's set for midday on the 13th, like midday UK time. But I realized that's a screenshot from
That was posted at 6:39 a.m.
Let's see if I can get. Yeah, there we go. There's
41.
Look at you. Live news. Breaking news.
Whoa.
41
Countdown
days.
I got skills, y'all.
Except there's a delay, right? The YouTube delay. So it's like some.
Okay,
amount
there's
of
only
seconds
so
past.
many things I can accommodate for.
I
can
know,
only
Leigh-A.
move
You're
your
okay.
so far.
You're
You're
doing
slaying
great.
it.
You're
You're
doing
slaying
great.
it. Also from What Series, they were kind enough to repost
It's me.
on
Oh, no.
Blue Sky from what Wheel of Time posted on Twitter. So it's a post of a post. Wheel of Time, the Tweeter of Chaos, had this hilarious comparison of how do I say it?
Bjork.
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 She did our first interview in quite a while, and it was a actually I personally found this hilarious because it's one of my favorite fashion designers, Robert Woon, and it is this fabulous outfit that came out last year. So I just thought it was
Is this footage from the actual TV show right now?
That's the splitting dono.
Absolutely,
Breaking
100%.
news.
Walk like that.
This is totally 100% what Donal is wearing. So
Donal got some. I mean, they even got the long nails, like they're part of the blood. Like that's crazy.
No blood, Matt. No blood,
so this is from the fashion show, and here's the concept design. But then here is what Bjork did. So it's kind of a close up. I'll just let it roll really quickly.
That's beautiful.
Wow, it's very similar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
once again, can I just say how sad I am there were no costume nominations for the Emmys for Sharon.
Right.
Boo.
Anyways, moving on.
I love Bjork. Just gonna say.
So Tawdra's deviated a little bit from his chapter sketches to do a pictorial of the previous picture releases. And it was just hilarious. So, got new hat. Moraine has a new hat. Lan has a new pupil. Rand has a new sword. Matt has a new shirt.
It's so V.
Perrin has a new fro. Nynaeve has a new dress. I'm guessing that's Egwene has a new ring.
Mm-hmm.
And then new plot is that Min has a new plot. And then finishing out with Elaine and Avi, they have a new quote unquote friend.
Aww, that's so cute. I love Todd. He's the best.
I know. I think Parents Bro might be my favorite part about that entire thing. And Maureen's hat.
No.
That hat is just can't. But the fro I love so much.
It's absolutely adorable. And just as a reminder, Todd does sell these as merch. So if you go to his BlueSky account, he's got a link there that you can go, and all of these are available. So you could get this as a t-shirt or whatever.
Or a poster or whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Posters. I don't know if you guys got these already, and I'm just late because where my part of the threefold land is where Mail goes to die. Rob tried to send something to me like once, and it took like 2 months for it to show up. But I got from our friend Joe from Twacast, I got some Aiel art.
Ooh,
nice.
Paint and she added Gaul. And then he also sent me something that I've been jonesing for a long time. This drawing that he and Tree created at Water Holiday 2023.
Hilarious.
It's
So
just
good.
like literally the best thing I've ever seen in my life.
Dang, I remember when they made that.
It's gonna go on my wall. I haven't found a frame for it yet, but it'll get added behind here.
I love it.
Up with your collection.
Yes, Trellick in a Christmas sweater. It's my favorite thing. It's so good.
Alrighty, and then we'll finish out our Daily Veil with that'll probably lead into our next set of conversations. But our favorite costume designer, Sharon Gillum, has been posting away on Instagram. This week, she said, "Tanchico! Exclamation mark! This is my favorite culture so far in the Wheel of Time. Looking forward to revealing how we reinterpreted Robert Jordan's descriptions of this dark and dangerous place, and had so much fun putting these looks together for cast and crowd with the Dream Team," and tagged a whole bunch of people. And then continues on with, "and the whole magnificent team in Prague." Sharon Gillum, as always, is a team player and loves to give everyone on the costume design group credit when possible. So she said that as she posted our veiled mat, which we'll talk about momentarily. And then, oops, I don't know why it didn't pull up. Oh, because I scrolled. And then she showed the Nynaeve costume, which again we'll get into. She said Nynaeve right out of her comfort zone in Tanchico. Looking forward to telling you the story of how Nynaeve's costume came to be via the incredible talents of Lily Valley and the tremendous textile team under the watchful and brilliant eyes of Jan Berlin. And so cool. Then she replied to my comment. I was so excited about it. I kind of lost my shit a little bit. Just a little bit. So I said, "I'm absolutely obsessed with the patterns. Is this a pantsuit or just the way the skirt was moving as Zoe walked down the streets?" And she replied, "Pantsuit," with the goal emoji. To which Haley replied, all caps, "Yes."
You call that the goal emoji?
I thought it was like a prayer.
I got it like
a prayer. I thought this was like the goal.
I thought it was like two hands up. High five.
Oh, raise the roof.
I thought it was like raise it up.
I don't know. What does the Tiny Maiden think it is?
What is this?
I mean, it depends on context. It's really just an exclamation of like, "Whoa!" That's really.
The Tiny Maiden is probably the expert. Because you're the expert at icons.
Because we're old and we don't know these things.
Right.
That was a big sigh. Wow.
Sorry, I've been explaining Gen Z slang for like a whole week.
She'll just say things and I'm like, I don't know what that means.
So you could say you got lost in the sauce.
I did get lost in the sauce.
Lost in the
Roast
sauce?
Cooked.
Wow.
Yeah. Roast cooked.
Oh my God. So our last, I'll explain it later. Our last tidbit from Sharam, which is kind of confirmation of what's happening in the season, but that she zoomed in from this picture we got from last week about Egwene and Rand together, and she only put hashtags: hashtag Egwene, hashtag Teleron Riyadh. Confirmation this picture is in Teleron Riyadh, which is very exciting. And then a whole bunch of other hashtags, including hashtag Dreamworld.
Yeah.
Love it.
So,
Love it.
Yeah.
That's so cool. I'm kind of sad that that's the dream world because I really want the tents to look like that in real life too.
Well, I'm sure they
could.
Do.
I hope
Yeah,
they
there's no reason they
do.
can't.
But yeah, it's
By the
cool.
way, I'll text Alex is giving us a decision here on the raised hands. There we go.
Thank you. I'll
He
text
aligns with Nick's.
So,
just raised hands.
and that's all I have for news.
Cool.
Yay!
Should we talk
So
about
good.
The Nerdist article and these crazy pictures?
Yeah.
Yes.
Why not?
Let's do it.
Do you
I
have
have
any-
I am officially going to take off my veil because that was a long time with my eyes covered.
What do
Can't
you
do it.
think? Like, what is the purpose of the veil in Tanchico? We know what the purpose of the veil is
To drive Elaine
in
crazy.
the Threefold Land, right? It's to keep the dust out of your face and also to hide your shame. But we don't say that out loud. But like, why would a place like Tanchico, like, what's the point? What's the point of a veil that only covers your eyeballs or covers your whole face but is completely see-through or doesn't cover your face at all because you're too pretty for that? I mean, what's your theory? What's your theory?
My theory is like you kind of like, you know, when you walk backwards out of the room when the queen is present, I feel like it's kind of like that. You're lowering your eyes to people who are maybe better than you or above you, and there's just like a whole hierarchy of that. That's just my thought. I don't remember what they said in the books if they described it, but that's kind of how I look at it. It's like there's all these different fabrics and different styles, and I feel like it just is a class system.
Oliver's ears thinks it's for anonymity. Oh my god.
Anonymity.
Thank you.
It's a hard word.
It's okay. I can't say anemone.
Anemone.
I know. Because I always want to call it an anemone. I want it to be an anemone.
And Lodgekeeper thinks maybe possibly out of modesty.
Okay. Modesty. All weird Wetlander thing. Okay. My theory is so that they can like talk about people. But like maybe in Tanchico, you know how we have hand talk, right? So but like the hand talk is out in the open and everybody sees it, but nobody knows what it is because we're really good at keeping what the hand talk means like to ourselves. But maybe in Tanchico, everybody can read lips really well. So they just cover up their mouths to distort the view of their lips moving so that the spies can't tell their secrets.
That's probably true.
Lottie also thinks it could be fashion.
Okay. Cool. Thanks for going with me on that, guys.
I'm with you. Because I was thinking as you were talking from the trailer, the teaser trailer, the shots with Leandra, they had like, when you compare it to what we saw this week, like they had those like silky giant ones where they had like definitely like hooks they put on, like they were professional full face head veils versus like the guys we saw in the markets or whatever that just had sort of like burlap or whatever. You know, it was like they had those like full head face coverings, which were so different than what we saw this week. So it's really interesting. So I'm with you. They probably have more secrets to tell in those rooms with Leandra and whoever else is there.
Probably right.
Yeah. And a couple more thoughts from chat. Language of fans, like the language of veils.
Ooh. I like that. Like different veils might mean different things or different like moods or status, like you were saying.
And then possibly hiding visible displays of emotion in public. Like they want their emotions to be private. And fashion, sun protection, and
sun protection in Tanchico.
So no
Just
tanning
on
in
the beach.
Tanchico.
Nobody
No
needs
tanning
sun
in
protection in
Tanchico.
I mean,
Tanchico.
like we said, doesn't anybody tan in Tanchico? Like
They
seriously?
should be tanning all the time.
I know.
It's
but
a
all they
beach
do
town.
is cover themselves up, except for Nynaeve's shoulders, which are so cute.
But they shouldn't. They shouldn't. And obviously Matt's sternum
Yes, he gets a lot of tanning right there.
on his sternum.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's a bit pale. He needed a flash of color.
He did.
You know.
And he heard that orange really attracts the sun, so he's just gonna like really have a nice V tan line.
Yeah,
That would be
and much
such a
much the way that people sit there with those like reflective panels when they're like sunbathing.
Yeah.
Matt misheard, and someone was talking about ruffles and reflections in the same sentence, and he thought, oh, if I wear like a ruffly shirt, it will reflect the sunlight onto my chest to improve my tan, and hence the ruffles and fluff to redirection.
Do you think if we were sitting next to Matt, it would reflect off his pearly white chest and make us tanner?
Yes.
Maybe a little bit.
That's possible. Only our hands and faces, though, right?
Because we're totally covered, yeah.
We're pale. The rest, just our faces and our hands. Let's look at these pictures that we're talking about, but not actually talking about.
Who's got them?
Rob, do you have them, or do you want me to have them?
Bam!
Bam!
So pretty.
I got the hot one. Obviously, that's an advert. Jeez, where's the there?
Read more.
There we go. Sorry.
The button that says "Read More."
What? Go away, advert!
Oh no!
Get an ad blocker.
I'm gonna.
What the hell?
What the hell?
Why?
Anyway, your severance is so good.
I'm just gonna click this, and I'm just gonna.
Rob's having a night.
I'm just gonna do this. Okay.
There we go.
A little overwhelmed by the Donald chestage. And
all right. Did we want to start with what were you looking at? This one? Was this the one you wanted to look at?
Sure.
I just had the article up, so that was the first one in the article.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, did you guys see our good friend Benin Chia has identified the man holding the bombs?
No, what? No, I did not see it. Breaking news. What?
Breaking news! The man in the background is Tammuz, you pig.
Could be Tammuz.
Yes, the theory is that he's selling illuminator
coconut bombs.
fireworks out of his
coconut
shirt.
bombs.
Tammuz, pig.
They look more like bombs than fireworks, but what are fireworks if they're not small
What are
bombs?
fireworks in the Wheel of Time? We don't know.
Right.
We haven't seen them yet. Night flowers could look like that.
They are explosive. They do go boom.
Yeah. You pig.
If
Okay,
you-
so Nynaeve is clearly uncomfortable.
She's so
In general?
uncomfortable.
Or
Yeah.
is she uncomfortable because the squid man is trying to
I
thrust
think
bloody
she's-
squid at her?
Completely uncomfortable in this outfit, in the setting. Like, I feel this is perfect Nynaeve. Like, she is like angry and just does not want to be there. And that is all I get from her.
Do you think Elaine picked out this outfit?
I
Made her wear
really
it.
hope so. I really hope
I
so.
want this outfit so much, but
Right? That outfit is everything. And it's a pantsuit. And I think it has pockets. So
The other ones have pockets. They must
Yes.
have pockets.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
Matt's skirt has pockets.
Yeah.
and
We
Elaine's
shall
does
zoom.
too.
Shall
Yeah.
we investigate? Let's investigate. Let's
And
see.
Min has pockets as well.
Do we see
Hard to
pocket
tell.
evidence?
Yes.
Her hand.
Wait. No. Go to the other side. Right there. Right there. I'm pointing to the screen, which is not helpful to you. But
This
I do believe.
part? You think that's a pocket seam? Or this?
Yeah, that I believe is a pocket.
I think
Hand.
it's just the pattern.
I think it's the pattern.
I think you're wrong. I think I'm
It's
right.
it's a weave in the pattern. Is that what you're saying?
I'm
Yeah.
manifesting that it's a well-placed
This
pocket.
this crease though has potential. What do we think about
That's
this
her
crease?
top. That's part of her ruffle of her top.
No, it's pink.
That's
You can see it. You
amazing.
can see it roll up.
Oh man.
Follow the point up.
Let's
That's
just
a nice
just
nail,
investigate the veins.
I know.
Is she hydrated?
So doesn't she know when she punches, you don't put your thumb underneath your fingers? Come on, Nynaeve.
She hasn't had the lessons yet, clearly.
I know. Well, she had lots of warder training last season.
I love that
No.
she's just a meme. I love that she's just recreating a meme.
You see those boots right back there, though? I did notice.
Yeah,
that.
there's some
Those are
boot
nice
look.
boots.
I do agree with Light Blinded Fool. Nynaeve would make a pocket if she didn't already have
Oh,
one.
true.
Yeah.
Mhm. I also sorry about my window thing. I also appreciate like the variety of hats on everyone. We've got like bowlers and stuff. We've got like turban type things.
And the face masks, all different.
Yes. Yes, let us consider this mask.
That's bougie.
If the AI security cams in Tanchico were scanning for Nynaeve, do you think she would defeat the security cam?
No, it's not hidden enough.
No, if she wanted to hide from the AI security cameras, she should try walking down the street smiling. It would just break the software.
She would be so confused.
Diabolical.
And she still has her Two Rivers braid there, so she hasn't quite given into.
Yeah.
She hasn't
Well, I
gone
don't think she would ever give
full.
that up willingly. Okay.
I think in about 3 seconds, she's going to like go like this and whip those intestines or whatever they are with her braid. Like, get that out of my face.
What, this thing?
Yes. Yes. She
Yeah,
does not like that.
I really like that it's bleeding onto this guy's hand.
I
think that's
know.
cool. That's good.
I mean, I
All
thought
right.
it was an octopus, but maybe it really is intestines. Hard to tell.
I thought it
I'm
was an
going with
octopus.
some sort of squid. Okay, Tammuz, you have
Okay,
a ring.
yes.
Is that an Illuminators Guild ring?
I would
Is
say
that
so.
what that
Fashion.
is?
Look at
What
the
I
mask.
want to know is if you scroll into the little ones on the top, like right behind them on the table, they look different than all the other ones. They're not as wine and coconutty. Yeah, the red and blue ones. Those
Mhm.
look a little more
Mm.
professional, like higher. Maybe they have a little more powder in them than the other ones.
Or maybe those are the ones Eludra made and told him to put in the front, but it's Tammuz and he's a pig. So he put all of his shitty, terrible creations in front
Damn
of him.
coconut
Stupid
Molotov
your
cocktails.
stupid coconut bombs.
Seriously.
Interesting sunburst pattern there.
I'm loving that. Loving
There's
it.
lots of clues. And there's some fog back there. Not sure if that's related or not.
I think someone's smoking that hanging carcass back there behind him.
Oh.
I would like to just point out that in an effort to be fresh, I have not read the article or actually looked at these photos in any form of
Oh!
detail
Well,
You
whatsoever.
haven't?
What you think?
No, I was trying to
You
save it
should
for
have
this,
led
and
with
then
that, Rob.
my body was just like, nope, we're not going to be on time. So
Okay, you go, Rob.
Okay.
no, I'm
what's your
enjoying
take?
this.
What's your take, Rob?
Yes.
Tell me what you think about the rose head behind Nynaeve. That is another form of a mask. That is
Yes,
just
let's
Rose head.
zoom in on
bananas.
this
Bananas.
guy or girl.
Or
I'm not averse to the headpiece, like the bit that's on top. The face piece, it looks like golden.
How do you
tinted.
see through that?
Yeah, that looks very obstructive.
Unknown. Very confusing.
Your face. Yeah, where is the face?
But
Is
what
it-
if it's Swan?
What if it's what? Swan?
What if it's Swan?
In
She's
Tanchico?
feeling naive.
Oh my
Mhm.
god,
Very
Mel.
naive.
She
I
doesn't
don't know,
like her head.
She's
her head.
hunting the black ash.
I want to talk about the person in the bowler cap behind. That's
Right?
giving me
I love the bowler cap guy.
Leonardo DiCaprio sort of vibes
Yes.
behind.
Yeah.
You know, like, and the veil that just like comes down under the nose. Yeah, cool touch.
Yeah, maybe
Very steampunk.
maybe Lanfear's actress like invited a bunch of the Peaky Blinders people to come and join this.
Yeah. They were clearly filming in Manchester. That's why Sharon was here that time. Peaky Blinders walk past and be like, "Hey, we're meant to be sharing the set today. Really sorry."
We got an Artful Dodger looking guy back here.
Yep.
Yep, there we go. So
Yeah, I really enjoy all of this. Like I love market scenes, right? Like I love that sort of vibe, and all cities have these like markets. I love it.
Yeah, it gave me
This
very...
is full of
That's what's smoking.
intestines.
Oh jeez.
Maybe.
Mel really wants
think
intestines.
That's a Grom.
Like,
I think that's a great baby Grom in a jar.
Do you need us to go buy you some
Roman
pork
chop.
rinds? Send them
oh
to
my
you.
goodness. So I really enjoyed that all the scenes were kind of gave me very pirates getaway vibes. So
Yeah, that was something that was in one of the articles. I can't remember.
Oh, I
if
didn't
it
read the
was
article.
if it was Nerdists or the SFX magazine, that they used a set that was also used in Black Sails.
Yeah, these are the
dressed
black
it.
sails.
Oh, that's
sets.
funny.
So it's a Black Sails set, which they said was basically like the remnants, like the villagey bits and an empty dock was basically all it was. But then they built the whole thing.
Yeah, because the Black Sails, I believe, is set in Jamaica or Barbados.
Yeah, the Caribbean.
The Caribbean. Yeah, with the intention of
I like
pirates.
this cover. Yeah.
You know what happens in the
Too bad,
Caribbean?
Exactly.
You know what happens in the Caribbean? You tan.
Yeah,
You tan a lot.
confirmed.
So there should be. I can't wait I really want to see the beaches.
Yeah.
In Chico. Do you think we're going to see the beaches?
Yeah. I hope so. They should at least get on the beach or like
We need to.
wade in the water and then get on.
Yes, at least
You know,
put
they
your
need a
toes in the
break.
water.
Really stressful couple seasons. It would be good if this was like a vacation for them. I think that's what's happening for sure. It's just like
Yeah. Forget the Black Aja. They're going on
and
a
Evie's
vacation.
just mad because there's nothing for her to yell at.
Mhm.
Everybody else is having such a good time. All right. Shall we look at the next picture?
Well, before, can we just, instead of looking at, what was the next picture?
I don't know.
Whichever picture you want.
Well, so what I thought was weird about this week's release is that the picture with Elaine and Min and Matt are with the same guy in the same corridor, but it's not the same time as Nynaeve is walking. I thought that was really weird that they released two stills in the exact same spot.
Mhm.
Oh.
I was like, either they're really only using like one market stall for all the filming, or there's some sort of significance to the spot, right? So if you look at the Matt, Elaine, Min picture. Yeah, so it's the same guy right there. He's just holding, he's got his black nail polish.
Oh, there's Tammuz.
He's holding a different firework in his left hand. And there's
He's
different
holding
people
one of Eludra's,
behind.
finally.
Yeah, he's finally going to sell her shit. And there's other people, and you see the skulls, which you don't see in the other picture. And
is the lighting really all that different? I mean,
yeah, it's a little bit different. It's like
Yeah,
morning.
that's
This
more
is morning
gray.
time.
Yeah, and this is more noon.
After time. Yeah, exactly.
But it's still very foggy.
Oh, look at that crazy hat back behind Min. What is that? What?
Rob. But let's let Rob absorb
Rob,
this
what is this?
for a moment. You
This-
haven't seen this at all.
I have seen the pictures. I just didn't zoom in or out or anything like that. So
Okay.
yeah, and I've heard the discussions going around, or I've seen the discussions going around where people are like, oh my god, there's Illuminators, oh there's Matt's dressed like a woman, all sorts of things like that. So but I didn't like sit here and like zoom in and out. So things like the skulls in the backgrounds and the different types of fireworks Dumas has and stuff, I didn't have that picked up on yet. So
Pockets.
Pockets. I mean, I didn't even talk about the 3 main characters in this picture. I'm just more curious why we got 2 shots in the same place. Like, what happens in this spot?
Yeah. Good question.
I reckon Nynaeve is hunting these 3 down. That's my first guess.
Yeah, I kind of got like I didn't notice that was kind of the same thing, but I'm not buying it's a vastly different time. I think they're one is chasing the other. One set is chasing the other.
Yeah.
In the books, didn't they go back to the same spot because they wanted to investigate something that they saw? One of them saw earlier.
Wow. That's very specific information that I definitely remember.
Yeah, but not me.
I-
Pool calls this out. Let's see if I can find it here. Yes, here it is. So if you go to the right by the skulls, there's these specific signs, which this guy is looking at. He's like, what does that say? He looks like he's sniffing something. But if you go to the right, there's like 2 signs. You can't read what they say, but
they're here,
cool.
but it's very difficult to read what they say. They're kind of washed out. I'm gonna guess it says, "Beware all ye enter here."
That must be
Here
what it
be
says.
certain death. I'm pretty sure.
So, like, Blinded Fool did talk to Pavara about this, and she thinks it's Old Tongue, but she never got back to him. So it just might be too blurry. So we might have to waffo.
Pretty sure One-Eyed Willie down here in the bottom right.
You're so proud of yourself.
I am. She's been waffoing me so much recently, and I hate that I taught her that term.
This is a monster of your own creation.
It totally is.
This is your own fault.
Yeah. Let's just look at our girl. Let's look at our girl Elaine right here.
She's pissed. She's grumpy about something.
She's very upset.
Does
Gotta
look
wear
like
that headset. She's like, what is this thing on my
She's probably mad that Matt didn't let her pick out his outfit.
Yeah. She's like, why does Matt look prettier than me?
True. Facts.
Okay.
Why am I not walking in front and he's not my servant?
Also, she's probably inhaling her veil constantly and spitting it out.
Yes.
So she's
Probably
probably
just annoyed
not
at her veil.
thrilled.
You're right. I don't blame her. I
And-
have had infinite experience with veils now, and I empathize.
And people have theorized that Men and Elaine are acting as the ladies' servants. So, and in the books, she was complaining about servants' shoes because her feet hurt. So it's also possible her feet hurt right now.
I don't think we got a foot shot.
We did not get a foot
hand?
shot.
What's on her hand? Oh, I was looking to see if there was an Aes Sedai ring. No Aes Sedai ring.
No. Yeah, I agree. I think they're pretending to be her, Matt's servants. That's what I think too.
Yeah. Let's just look at this. Pretty great.
So I love that veil. It is so epic.
It's pretty extra, isn't it?
It's pretty amazing.
It's pretty great.
Matt finally got new clothes and he had no idea that this is what he was asking for.
Right? Like
the prettiest princess.
So so his hair is smashed, but it's just his hair. Like it doesn't seem like he's wearing a wig, does it?
I don't think so.
Or Yeah, like they didn't make any effort to like make his hair longer.
I
There's
know,
like
could be, like-
I have not looked super close at these
I
at
have
all
not
either.
either.
So, but there was a lot of theorizing that these were breastises. I think this is just his pretty chest.
I think
Yeah,
so, too.
I just think he's
His
know.
chest hair is present.
he's playing. I think they're playing a part. He's like some sort of pretending to be some fancy out of town noble type thing, and they're Min and Elaine are his ladies in waiting, and
Yeah.
Yeah. And can I
He
just say, Min is like fucking bossing this picture so well. She just looks
Min-
like a
it's-
boss.
Every
It's-
picture she's in, it's the hands in the pockets.
The
It's
Yeah.
pockets, the
it's
knife,
so
the
good.
scarf.
If,
Like,
if not for the
serious.
hands in the pockets, Min would be giving off severe bodyguard vibes.
Oh yeah.
But
I
the
think
hands
And
she's holding
she
a
has
knife in
one
her
arched
pocket.
eyebrow.
Yep, yep.
So she's kind of replacing Lyoin at this point.
Agina?
Agina. Yeah.
Well, they meet her here.
Yes.
So we'll find her somewhere. You think we'll get her in the trailer? Oh my god.
Ooh.
Not the clothes you want, but the clothes you need.
He's
Yeah.
just, he's,
I do love how Matt is, in essence, just put on a veil from the previous picture we got with the guy in the hat that I think is Asmodean. And
Oh, so he purchased it. That's what was in the bag.
Yeah,
was a
that's-
veil from Matt.
that's what he was showing off. Like, look, I have the prettiest veil for you to wear, and everyone will think you're so fancy and a lord.
That
and-
is the nighttime of this shot. That's like at the end of the day, they walked around and searched. And he's like, "Fuck this veil," and he takes it off. And then he just looks like he's wearing pajamas.
Yeah, but it's I just love that there's nothing else changed about his outfit. He just has this veil and was like, "Oh my god, Matt has more
Yeah.
new clothes." I'm like, "No,
It's
Matt has
so
a veil
true.
now. That's it."
He just has a veil. He's just got a veil.
You
That's
think
it.
our next stills will just be him in the veil and no other clothes?
Oh.
I think we should have given Mel warning before she thought about that image.
Sorry, Mel.
I'm real happy right now. That's good.
Nix is happy also.
That's good stuff in my head.
why do you do this to me?
You chose to be on this.
Yeah.
I said you didn't have to. You said
Oh,
you
Nix. Yes, all over his ears. That's what we're saying is that he's got a different firework in his hands than
Yeah.
he did in the other picture. That's why I think it's like a different time.
Okay, so the timeline is Nynaeve walks by. Aludra comes, yells at Tammuz, tells him to sell the red fireworks.
That's right.
Then the rest of the crew walks by. Is that what
Obviously.
you're saying? But
Obvious.
Aludra yells at him for an entire episode.
Are we
mean,
getting
yeah.
Aludra in season 3?
Well, if we
Oh.
have Tammuz,
I hope
we have
so.
to have Aludra.
If we could just have
Says who?
Elizabeth,
What
I would
law?
be happy.
What law? What decree? What like? Why does that have to be a thing?
Because she needs
Because
to be in the show.
Aludra. I
because
mean,
Aludra. I don't
that's
understand.
No,
your
no
confusion.
explanation needed.
He's amazing. Maybe this is Aludra. Whatever this is.
I honestly thought you were zooming in on Min for a second. I'm just
No.
like,
I'm zooming in at what looks to be like a clown's head. Bozo the clown. But it could also be Aludra's hat, and it's just like we're seeing it from the back. She's walking away.
This is someone in Tanchico found an ancient book from the Age of Legends that talks about the Native American motif of scalping.
Yeah.
And they've adapted that into, their own headpiece.
Wow, Rob went dark.
It
Yeah.
looks like a
It's like filleted
Rob
skin that's
went-
been like
Yes.
flared
I
out.
thought it was
Yeah.
like a cranium. Like I can't
Now,
like you.
now they have like the perfect. This is like y'all walking around with your flimsy ass veils, getting tans when you don't want to get tans, and here I am with this permanent sun protection device. It's amazing.
Love it. I love it. How do they keep it moist?
It's not.
I'm
it's
not
dried
getting it to like curl up too much
out.
in the tanning while
it's
they're
dry.
tanned.
It's dried out.
Oh, maybe
so-
it's tanned.
Yeah, there we go. You have to sit for 60 days upside down with your head half dipped in a bucket of tanning.
This is getting very specific.
Cure.
I
So
love it.
Nick, what were you saying about this headpiece?
I also thought it was like a scalp or like part of someone's skull or something. That makes sense to me. That
Terrified.
All right, so we have 3
Terrified to
people
fall asleep tonight.
on the flayed tan skin.
There we go.
I would
No.
never. I don't
It
have
looks-
animal bones upstairs. No.
I mean,
I honestly think the guy was wearing like in like Arabian cultures, what's it called? Like a shema, is that what it's called? You know, the type of head wrap that men wear. And then he was like, "God, it's not shading me enough in Tanchico. It's so sunny." And they just sell these little rings that you can just kind of put on your head to cover your face from the sun. Like, you know,
Okay.
just like a random hat, and you just threw it on top of this scarf.
okay. So,
don't know
and
if I
what
said
is the ring made from?
It looks like feathers.
It looks
I
like
mean,
feathers, yeah.
Yeah,
Feathers.
actually, yeah, it could be feathers. That's very
That's
true. Yeah.
boring.
I went very gross for a moment, but yeah.
Bozo
You'd
the
have to,
Clown
like-
or flayed skin.
If it was flayed skin, you have to like, you know, put a bunch of stuff on it to get it to stay out. That's too much work.
Stiffen
All
it up.
right. Any other hats that we want to look at?
Y'all are fun.
It's all about the hat.
Veils, whatever we're calling them.
Who is? Can you zoom in on the person that's behind Tomas that you can see between the fireworks? Is that a person there, or am I just seeing
It is
combination?
a
It is.
person. They have a veily face situation, I think. This
Yeah.
guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Not much detail there, unfortunately. Tammuz, you
Doesn't-
pig!
But if you
Made
notice,
it
he
too
doesn't
smoke.
really have a veil.
It's
I wonder
it's
if
almost
not
like
covering
it's
his
like a,
face.
is there like a
Could
half
be.
face thing coming on one side and it curls
just
on
like
this
one
side.
I
side.
think I see like a bit of a seam there. It could just be one of those
Okay.
I
Elaine
wonder if that's
like
a sea folk though, because sea folk also have chains coming down.
Yeah.
their
So I
ear
don't know.
chains
Yeah.
to their nose.
Oh,
Their ear
to
nose
the
chains.
nose. Oh yeah, that would be.
But I don't think that's what that curly Q
But
situation.
I mean, maybe it's an adaptation. I don't know. I'm just
Yeah.
throwing out options because Tanchico's
There's a
way to
lot
see.
going on in these pictures.
There's a lot.
Let's be
So
honest.
we gotta have
Is
our-
that an Illuminator Guild tattoo?
Oh, that could be.
So we've got the ring and the tattoo.
Look at her perfect eyebrow. Look at it.
I know. It's so
So
good. I wish I could raise my eyebrows. I just have to go like this because I can't do it.
Oh, you can't do it. That's
No, my mom teased me my whole life that she can do both.
that's
All I
not
could
very
do,
fair
all I
to
could do was
tease someone
flail
for
my
something they
nostrils.
can't
I
do.
could never do that.
I can only raise my left eyebrow. That's all I can do.
I can't
got
do
it.
it.
Show
I
me.
can't
Show
flail my
me.
nostrils.
I totally can
1 second.
raise.
Okay.
Well done, sir.
You're
No.
very serious.
Yeah, that's
Um,
also the other way.
I
because-
can't do it, but Malkier you can.
It's true.
You're a better half.
Foldies, anything else about this picture you think is cool? Anything else you want to say? They're talking about Boba Fett in the chat, so we should just
Yeah,
move
that's who they
on.
thought the person. Yeah, like Lando and Boba Fett was the conversation that got inspired in the back.
The
I
guy
feel like
picking
that
his
guy is
nose.
sniffing something. It's like sniffing stuff.
Yeah, like he is. You know.
Probably. He
He's like
probably
leaning
sniffing
back.
stuff.
All right, what's next?
Oh, sorry, wrong way. This way. All right. Continue.
I love this guy. I love this guy. Tell me stories.
Is this our first smile of the set?
Maybe.
Yeah, I think so.
Jesus.
Oh no! Well, for this set, because we did have Elaine and Avienda smiling at each other.
Yes.
That's true. We did have that.
Mhm.
All right. Shall we tune in
Yeah.
tune in on our mystery man? Let's see what's happening.
Rob, tell us what you think about this man.
What is happening with this jolly fellow?
I think this is. What is my gut telling me? I reckon this is a Sean Chan like storyteller type thing in disguise.
Sean Chen?
Yes. I reckon this
Whoa.
he is like this is like under the radar. He's gone to Tanchico and he is telling the good stories and you know
Ooh.
vibing up the Shanshan without people realizing. And when they turn up and be like, oh, those are those cool dudes that guy was telling me about last night while I was high.
Mm.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow, I would not have thought that, but
Wow.
In all
That's
seriousness, though,
very
I think this might be some form of like storyteller or something. I think he's
Sure.
telling.
I
He's
like that.
he's not a merchant. I think he is some kind of entertainer or storyteller. Not a
He's a
gleaner, perhaps.
Tanchico local.
So I have a different theory I would like to put out here.
Please do.
Propose.
What if he's a seafolk
Cargo master.
cargo master? Is that what they're called?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what Lottie called him.
Oh yeah. Thank you, Lottie. Simpatico. Yeah. This is seafolk cargo master, and he's like negotiating some
Very
trade
possible.
with some folk because he's got a swordy knife thing with. Ooh, that's pretty curvy.
Oh yeah.
Look at the coil.
That's
on
what
that.
she said.
Whoa! Oh
I'm
my
gonna
god!
press that blade. Hey, Nick, welcome to our show.
Just like enjoy weaponry.
Yes,
We
we
do.
are. We're talking
really
about the
do
reference.
enjoy
Everyone's
weaponry.
talking about the.
Have
I
you-
don't
Sorry.
know where your brain's
Nick,
going.
Nick, is this your first time here?
What
or
if
something?
you literally quite said that's what she said?
Because that's what she said.
I did say that.
She did
Nick-
say that.
Next, is this your first time here? Have you not joined us in the
Time for
past?
me to put the veil back on.
I am ill, so I think I was just kind of like not mentally fully prepared for all of this. I can't.
It's valid. That's valid. No
We
one
never have
ever
to be
is,
fully prepared.
including us. So it's fine.
We're happy you're here, though.
Yeah.
We
So
can traumatize you.
True.
Thanks.
yeah, I could see
Alright.
seafood because we've got some piercings. I think. Yeah,
Yeah.
we got some piercings. We've got some chains, which could be an interpretation of the whole
Oh,
nose ear chain thing.
Yeah.
His shirt is a net.
His shirt is a net. He's got the tattoos, much like Swan has, and
He's got very strong pectoral muscles.
Yeah, lots of
Man.
sail hauling going on.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Sail hauling. Yep. That's what's
yeah. It
going
looks
on.
like he could squib my jib or whatever they do on ships.
I'm just enjoying watching Nick's right now at the moment. This is very entertaining for me. There was like a
I'm so.
it was a Nathan Fillion sort of like sort of moment, you know.
Yeah,
At least I'm
Damn
entertained.
my
At
jib.
least there's that.
yeah.
You know?
Unfurl my girls. I don't really know anything about ships.
She just lost it. And that's so good.
Trying to use ship language.
My mask on right now.
Oh my god, that's brilliant.
Oh god.
On the next flirty, when we like do the chat lines thing, we need to have a Seafolk chat line section, and we have to title it "Unfurl the Girls," unfurl your girls. You know.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
This is how I die.
Happy.
Oh,
I'm glad I entertained you. All right. Who else do you want to look at in this fine photo? Hey,
You know,
is this top hat? Man? No, that was a
No.
bowler cap. This is a top hat. Different person. Sorry.
Yeah.
my bad.
I think it's probably just people listening to this guy, but I do love that this woman is looking at this guy with the hat to like right on the left, but then she's got her arm on this other guy with the, with the crazy jacket, the lady with the beads. So like, is she an Aes Sedai, and is that her warder right there on her with the ponytail and the hat?
how can you tell she's got his arm
Ooh.
on someone
If
else?
you go down, she's squeezing that guy right there. Yeah. She's squeezing his arm.
Oh, okay.
You can't really see it in Mel's.
How
There it
ca-
is.
There's
Oh,
a-
okay.
There's a hand. Yeah.
Yeah,
It looks
maybe
like
just like,
hers.
ooh, pretty hat. Look behind you. Look, pretty hat.
Maybe. I feel though like she's really beaded as if she's an Aes Sedai who thinks she's more important than she is, because they do that. And she's in this part of town that is not necessarily fully beaded in gold like this. Like all the other shots are pretty,
She's
not in the
slimming it.
yeah, it's like she's in in a place to get information or something else. I don't know. I feel like she's a little. No, I don't want to say slumming
Look at
it. There's
her
nothing wrong with these people,
face.
but
She looks very entertained.
entertained or shocked. I'm not really
I
sure.
mean, it's hard to tell, but like it's a big expression under.
Yeah.
Well, and this does
Oh,
go back to maybe the veils are to hide your emotions.
Right.
So
Very
Anyway,
possible.
she's interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to know who's in the background. Like
Nobody
behind-
really.
behind the
There's-
storyteller guy.
This guy,
He's just
Yeah.
drinking.
this guy's just chilling.
Mood.
yeah.
He's like,
Such a mood.
I ain't got time for this. It's been a long day. He's had to hang out in the US for the last week. That's what he's given. Okay. Next picture?
Yeah, Light Blinded Fool does point out that the cargo masters don't have the nose chains. That is
Do they not?
the sail masters and the windfinders. So it denotes their ranks. So I think the cargo masters have the chains. Like the men have the chains that denote their rank.
So my theory has legs. Thank you for supporting it.
Yeah, it does.
That's what he's saying right there. Unfurl the girl.
I like that guy. That's all I'm saying.
He just looks so jolly.
He does.
Okay.
This one.
She's melting because she's so happy.
You know, honestly, if this would be like a puzzle that you would get to put together because there's so much shit going on.
It's one of those like hidden clue puzzles, like where you have to find the hat and the candlestick and
There
3
is
mice.
so much happening.
Okay.
Damn, there's a
Do
lot
we
going on. This
The main cast people are in this shot at all?
No.
I don't think so. I think it's just a background.
You
Unless, of
think
course, that woman is like a
Except
flashback.
for her. Except for this.
Yeah, not sure what that is.
I'm sorry, what is
Are
she
they-
holding?
No. Zoom in more. What is
It's
that?
a baby.
I think it's a baby. Or
That's
is it
That's a
baby.
messed
solid?
up baby.
Did she just give birth?
Is she being
That's
like?
a theory.
Is she being
Potentially.
sacrificed to the sea gods or something?
She or her child is, maybe.
Well, okay. Cool.
Yep. This is just a
Wonderful.
picture they gave us with no explanation.
Light Blinded Fool is telling us to look to the left of the statue in the back, and now I'm nervous. Just left.
Hey, it's Chill Guy.
Is that the hat guy? He said just to the left,
Just to the left.
in the back.
The guy
This-
right there.
Oh, is that's it's not Jack Sparrow.
It's a crossover episode.
It's a
It's a
crossover episode.
pile of-
It's a pile of hats. Oh my god.
Right there.
Look at all the hats. There's so
Oh,
many.
man.
I didn't know what I was expecting.
There's French people there too. They've got berets.
I hate the French.
But I love that guy who's chilling is chilling in a different bar. So that's good.
Yeah, he's just playing games.
He's just bar hopping and chilling. Yeah.
Oh, Danielu has an interesting theory about the girl. Could be a flashback of Leandrin and her son.
Oh, that's
Could
really
be.
sad. Aw. It's impossible to tell.
It's blonde
that-
hair, yeah.
Definitely not her face. I can
Long
see her
blonde
nose and
hair.
everything.
Blonde hair, no braids though.
Like organs.
I don't think that's her. Like, not her acting.
You don't think it's Kate?
Look like that.
But
It's
it
not
could
Kate.
be.
It could be
I know.
her and somebody else. Yeah.
That's crazy. That's a crazy theory.
Yep.
Cool. Okay, so there's her in the shadow of this massive
so
statue.
Speaking
Rob,
of the statue,
Tell us about this statue. What's
That-
happening here?
That statue is the wait, zoom in on the upper chest part. That statue is wearing an Adam.
His.
That is a warning that is a someone intercepted a Shanshan ship and wreckage and rescued that, and they're worshipping it, and they don't actually realize that it's like, it's the headpiece on the front of the boat type thing. And they're actually like, they're sacrificing this woman and her baby to fend off the Shanshan who are appearing.
Oh, so she's like a human sacrifice.
Yeah, she's a human sacrifice
to the Shanshan.
They're giving to the gods with the Shanshan like boat headpiece.
Okay, so she has to stay on the sacrificial rock.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And then this is all going to be set on fire with one of Tomas's shitty fireworks.
Oh, well, that poor girl's going to have a really awful death, and her baby. Yeah. Okay, so
wait, so this are they on a rock in the harbor? Because there's a boat right there.
Like a rock in the water and they've built the.
Because there's definitely a boat there, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not just a walkway.
But nobody's paying attention, because I feel like people come to give sacrifices all the time to the statue, and people go there for whatever reason.
Nobody cares about the sacrifice.
I don't think it could be Shanshan, not to totally disagree with you, only because if this is now time,
shit up when you're asking me. So.
If it's now time, like they've only been in this world right now for a little while. I don't think they would have time to have built the statue and brought it here and put it up, and all of a sudden people are praying to it.
Well, also that type, that is pretty rough. Is an armor, so like that is a way that armor goes. We've seen people with that chest-like armor. There's just a significance that the Shanshan have when
it has the same pattern,
for sure,
Mesozoic pattern that
I just think it's older, not from like current Shanshan. Like it's
maybe this is a relic from Age of Legends or something, or like a relic from old what's his name Hawking, who was like all the Aes Sedai need to be chained and such. And then because if you scroll down behind the woman, you were pointing at like his wrists seem to be bound there. Like maybe some kind of like maybe this was like the male Adam type thing. Adam. There we go.
Could be very strange place to choose to hold a baby. It could be a baby, or it could be. I mean, it could be a piglet. It's giving me piglet vibes also. So I'm not quite
giving you piglet vibes.
So I have a question for you, bookophiles that have memories that I don't.
Yes.
When they created the regular Adam, or Adam, or however you pronounce it, I pronounce it Adam. But
there was a Aes Sedai that went over to Shanshan. It was
that was Arthur
after Hawking, or before Hawking died, was when his son went over to conquer the new lands. So it was around the time Hawking died and the fall of Hawking's, about 1,000 years ago.
Could they have built the male Adam at the same time?
Male Adam is specifically from the Age of Legends.
Right, so could this be an Age of Legends statue from way back when? And then she modeled her female one on that. That bitch, whatever her name
is. Good theory. I don't know. That's possible. So this could be it is pretty weathered and shat upon by the birds.
Yes.
Like it could have been a different color completely when it started. Like that could be 2,000, 10,000 years old. You don't know.
Yeah. I mean, it looks quite aged. It's a strange place to put a statue. If the town around it built the statue, but if it was just already there and the town kind of built up in that space, that makes more sense.
They could have had water come in. Maybe this was land at one point, now it's underwater.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah. I love this. This is so confusing. Why is this here?
Mm-hmm. All I'm going to say is this is a very unusual compared to all the other photos we got, where it's like, cast and things like that. There's nothing in here that's, this is not the Stone of Tyr. This is not the Palace in Andor. This is not the White Tower. This is not like an Ogier setting. This is not Cold Rock's Hold. This is not a known significant place.
Right.
This is the market in Tanchico. So there's got to be something about this statue that's significant.
What if this...
Or they're just leaving it in there because Rafe likes to drive us crazy.
Possible. Totally possible.
He
what if
saw
this is the other half?
Sorry,
he
go
saw
ahead.
the Nerdist. No, you go. You go.
I was going to say he saw the Nerdist crew took the picture when they were on set, and he thought it would be really funny to just let them release it and not explain it in any way.
Possible.
What were you going to say?
I was saying, what if this, even though not book canon, what if this is the other half of the Choden Call?
Oh.
Not coming out of the ground and they're, digging it out outside of Kyrian, but maybe it's already out. Maybe this is not, they're not going to go to Shan-Chen probably. Maybe this is the one in Shan-Chen.
Well, the female one was in Tremalking.
Oh, Tremalking. Yeah, not Shan-Chen. But maybe this is one of them. Who knows?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's crazy. That would be really awful to make a statue of an Adam that's a Terangreal. Or a Sa'angreal, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's the Terangreal for the Sa'angreal. Or no, it's the Sa'angreal and the statues are the Terangreal that link them to the Sa'angreal.
So confusing.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Apparently there's a dude in a cheap Halloween ghost outfit taking a selfie in the back by the building. Right.
Definitely is.
Is that what? Oh, so what? What is happening?
Go to the right.
To the right. Go to the right, Mel.
Go up. More right. Oh,
yeah,
this
right
guy?
There. Yep.
I don't know why it's like half blurry.
Yes, that guy.
Okay. So this guy, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's weird. The picture is half blurry, but hilarious. Okay. We really think he's taking a selfie.
He's holding something, definitely. Yeah. That'd be funny if it was a Starbucks cup. It was just like an iPhone.
A la Game of Thrones.
He's not taking. I'm looking at it, and it looks like he's got his hands up and flat, like he's holding something.
Yeah, that's what I thought. More of
a tribute to the statue.
Yeah.
Or maybe he's the one sacrificing the woman, and everyone's just going around being like, "Yeah, okay, whatever, bruv." Like old news, boring.
Could be.
The sacrifice talk.
Let me see. I have these pictures downloaded. I'm going to.
I already have that up, and there you go. Like, looks like he's just there, just like hands up, sacrificing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Maybe he's just offering up a prayer before eating.
I'm pretty sure that whole group is the Outlaws. Like, they all look like Western.
Wait, there's another guy to the side, also in like a bowler-looking hat, kind of at the edge. That's
what I'm saying. Like, they're like a pair of Outlaws.
Huh.
And Dan, check out this headpiece here.
Yeah, that piece is pretty
It's
impressive.
like a unicorn thing going on here.
That's pretty good.
And yes,
that could be sea folk there trying to hide all the bracelets and necklace and all sorts of things going on there.
So much headgear for Rob to fall in love with.
And
do you know what? I don't mind this one actually.
That one you're okay with. Oh, so if it looks like a Spartan, he's fine.
The Light Blinded Pool says there is a threaded statue in the back. Sorry, I just interrupted you. 300. Do that again.
You're fine. No, it's okay.
I mean, it
where-
does kind of look like it could be a Shreddit. To the
just
left of selfie guy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Could be.
Maybe there's just a lot of old Sean Chen influence in Tanchico. Maybe they always just
Well, and
chatted with them a little
Tanchico
bit.
was known for collecting old things. They did have the
True.
museum.
Yeah, they've got the
So
museum.
maybe they've placed these around the city for the people to appreciate.
Yeah.
Because they
That's true.
couldn't.
hmm
They couldn't-
And
yeah.
Gnome and Garden did some digging. The domination bands, according to Companion,
Sorry.
were made after the sealing of the
Hit the wrong
board during
button.
the time of madness. So they would be very old. So the very beginning of the breaking.
Can we just look really quick? If you go to the left side above the boat, there's people walking up the stairs. Yeah. The guy on the bottom stair next to the woman with the very long braids looks like that's the same haircut of the guy in the last picture. That was the local. I don't remember it.
Yeah,
Did he have a hat?
yeah,
Did he have a hat on?
Yeah, possibly.
yeah. It could
Just
be.
curious.
Could be the Jolly Man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, for sure, Patrick. This is
Absolutely. We've got ritual sacrifice going on.
Mhm.
Surreddit skulls.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. I love it.
Babies being
If this
sacrificed.
is
It's fine.
FoldyCon, I'm down.
Yeah.
you know how we like bloody babies. Kind of
Yeah.
an ideal or a just
Although I don't know that we would have the FoldyCon right next to the water. Or maybe we would. We'd show how brave we are.
yeah, it could be like
Oh.
FoldyCon, conquer your fears, unfurl.
Mm-hmm.
Unfurl the girls, FoldyCon 2025.
That's what it would be. Yeah, FoldyCon 2025. Unfurl the girls. So
It's a pretty good
It's totally fine. We would totally
title
do it.
for pretty much anything. We're on it.
That's amazing.
Well, those are fun pictures. We were really hoping there was going to be a trailer this week, and I'm kind of sad that it didn't happen. But getting these pictures, I feel like were maybe an unplanned bonus. Like,
Yeah,
Mhm.
I think so too.
I feel like we need. I'm gonna.
'cause they're so random. It doesn't.
Yeah,
It
we're
doesn't-
right on time according to all the Watt series dates. And
Yeah,
data
my
that's collected.
initial-
We're right on time.
My initial sleuthing gave me end of January as the projected drop date for the longer trailer.
So we still have one more day. Is what you're saying.
It could come out tomorrow. That's absolutely true. Yeah. If it
Mm.
does
Or
come out
next week.
tomorrow, could it please come out after, not before 1 p.m. Eastern, because I picked up a shift tomorrow. So, and I'm at work until midday Eastern. So if it could come out at like 1 p.m. Eastern or slightly later, that would be good. But not too much later, because I also then have work at, like super early on Saturday morning as well, because collective management. I'm going to ask chat, will we get the full trailer in the next 7 days? Yes, no. Tell us, chat. Do you think we get the folder? The folder. Jesus, the trailer.
7 days.
Mel, yes or no? In the next 7 days.
Yes.
Leigh, yes or no?
Yes, just because I want it. Not because I think it will.
Okay. Amish, yes or no?
Absolutely, because it's time.
Okay.
We can't do it any later, because I've already heard people say, we're already so close, I don't even want to watch the trailer.
Oh.
So, we should
I mean, we
definitely
are
get it by
still
next week.
6 weeks out. Like,
Still,
that
that's
is a
pretty
month and a
intense
half.
teaser.
I'm gonna watch the trailer.
Oh, I'm going to watch it.
I'm gonna watch the heck out of it.
Yep. Concur.
Oh man, that was crazy.
Rob, what do you think?
I think I don't think we're getting the trailer on a Wednesday. There's something in my gut that says, and this is purely my gut, there's no evidence behind this whatsoever. I think we will. I don't think they'll just drop it randomly on a Wednesday. I think it will be, or if it, I think we'll get notice it's happening. So I think if we don't hear by the end of the weekend that it's happening on Wednesday, it's going to be a random weekend drop. So.
Interesting.
So apparently season 1 trailer was 8 weeks out. Season 2 trailer was 6 weeks out. By that logic, season 3 trailer will be 4 weeks out. Which means you got 2 weeks still to go, people.
There's no logic, Rob. Not on this show.
Nope.
No.
So.
Oh.
Nope.
Much like there's no logic to the release time for the actual episode, I went hunting, folks. I even included Reacher season 3, which drops in like 20 days. In the question of being like, hey, what drop time is this stuff coming out? And I got a no actual answer yet. However, this is typically what happens. So I was like, not helpful. So we'll just have to. Yeah, that's it.
So strange.
Very, very strange. Before we wrap it up, folks, please remember, is it still in here? Do we keep it? Yes. Please remember that tickets are on sale for MalkierCon. You do not have to wait until 6 weeks out to get those. You can get those now if you wish. And in fact, if you did wait until 6 weeks out, there's an opportunity that you would actually miss out completely, especially on the food tickets, because we'll have to close those earlier if you wanted to do that because of letting the hotel know how many people are eating and if they've got restrictions. But you can head over to malkiertalks.com/MalkierCon and grab your tickets. Come join us in Prague because MalkierCon 2025 is making Wheel of Time fans like August once more. So you're welcome.
It's been lovely hanging out with you all.
One last thing. Should we talk about so the Foldies know what to expect?
Oh, yes.
When we do start watching the show. So the show is supposed to come out on the 13th, which is a Thursday, right? And we don't know what time yet, but we can assume it's going to be early morning GMT probably at some point. We will still have our show Thursday nights, unlike in the past when we changed them to Tuesdays, right? So
yes,
we will actually still get to have our show Thursday nights, which is super exciting.
Yeah.
So come find us.
Threefold Talk will not move pretty much regardless. We actually talked about whether it would come out on Thursday nights in America, Friday morning in the UK. Like, what would we do? We decided we would kind of like try and push ourselves to actually watch the episode and then talk about it on our usual time slot, which was obviously a lot of pressure for all of us. But we talked about doing that. Currently, with it releasing on Thursday and Prime releasing on a UK midnight AM thing, that would be Wednesday night in America, in which case we would just have longer to actually watch the episode before we have to talk about it. But yeah,
the first night.
Yeah, the first night. Threefold Talk will not be moving for season 3. We gave them 2 seasons leeway. We gave them some space to grow. Now, you know, they can just
now they can adjust to our schedule.
Now they've moved.
That's right.
You know, they've sinned the G we gave them. So they are returning that G by saying, hold up, we're actually going to release a smidge earlier so that you can enjoy and then talk about it while it's still extremely, extremely fresh.
Love it.
And I will be doing, if it does release like that, I will be doing live reaction videos after it drops on the Wednesday night. So you can see me 2 nights in a row in that time, people. Well, Rob will also be very, very tired because he'll stream all night long, get up and go to work all day, and then come back and stream all night long again with these wonderful ladies.
Rob's not going to be insane by the end of this at all.
No.
Rob did book off the first week.
My favorite Rob is
completely
is besides asleep Rob. My second favorite Rob is completely delirious from lack of sleep. Rob.
So, end of What a Holiday, Rob, is your favorite. Is your second favorite.
That Rob's pretty good.
Basically. Well, and Rob, you dropped a video this week, right?
Yes, each and every week. I'm going to try and get them done on Sundays. I didn't have the idea for it until Monday, so that's why I didn't drop until Tuesday. But I'm trying to put together every Sunday. I'm doing like a news wrap up video of things that have happened during the week, stuff that gets confirmed by cast, by crew, what gets dropped by the official accounts, and anything I might hear about what's coming up. And news I might get that people are kind enough to share with me if they feel so inclined. I'll be sharing those every Monday or Tuesday for people to enjoy. So if you feel like, hey, it's been a busy week, I've missed out on the news, you'll have an opportunity to go back and catch up, at least in a quick short video, so you get the overview of the big news and don't miss out on things.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm excited for our show when
I'm
the
so
show
excited.
comes out. It's
Yes,
gonna be bananas.
I'm
Bonkers.
excited for season 3.
I'm excited for season 3.
For all the IE all the time. It's gonna be amazing.
41 days, baby.
Yeah. Be great.
And I'm also super excited for episode 7 with the Battle of the Two Rivers.
Me too. I am hoping we get either stills or more of that in the trailer because I want to see some of that.
Yeah. Oh no, I did hear from someone that the full trailer will show us not a lot of the Battle of the Two Rivers, but will show us Battle of the Two Rivers stuff, and it is absolutely freaking wild.
Yeah.
Is it bananas?
BANANA.
You think they're gonna shred some Trollocs?
I think it might be. Yeah, I think it might be a shreddingly good time.
Wow.
Or is it a shreddedly good time?
Oh my god.
And that's all we have for this time, folks. Thank you for joining us. Please feel free to comment below with things you think we have got right, got wrong, how we very slyly just scared Nyx completely off and she left without saying a word, bless her.
She had to go to bed. She was like crashing.
She's like,
I didn't scare her off with the narrative.
Yeah, we like the unveiling. No, I gotta.
We had a teenager choose to go to bed as opposed
to. To bed. We're going to bed. You're going to bed. Have an amazing night.
We love you all.
We'll see you next week, hopefully with a trailer reaction, where we can talk all sorts of great stuff. But until then, folks, may you always find love, water, and shade.
Bye.
Bye.